Okay, this is Volta Lab Studios and with Chris Hewlett and the demonstration of all the old Joy Division and New Order equipment that used to be here. Some of the things we've got, these are the chime bells that were originally used in this studio to record Joy Division's Atmosphere. First time I've been heard in this building for close to 34 years, 35 years, which is nice. Moving down here, a bit more up to date, we've got the emulator keyboard, also owned by Chris, that belonged to New Order, and this was used to record the drum sounds and some of the keyboard sounds on Blue Monday in Manchester.
The actual floppy discs.
Yeah, and the actual discs with the sounds on. So
actually come out and go in the disc drive there.
So were we to fire this up now, it'd play the same sounds, and it'd probably have Pete Hook come down here and thrash us.
Well, apparently we used to have 3 and drop them on the floor to get them. The only way to get them to work, because it was the early days of digital technology, was to, if it didn't work, you dropped it on the floor and it shook all the circuit and then they worked.
And then it would work.
That was advanced digital. If you did that with digital stuff now,
it'd fall to pieces. Yeah, we don't miss the 80s at all. Moving over, we've got the Transcendent and the ARP Omni keyboards that belong to Factory Records and Martin Hannett, the producer who produced all the Joy Division records, and these were used on Joy Division's first album, Unknown Pleasures. Again, half of it was recorded in this studio, and then perhaps one of the most famous pieces over here. This is the pedal guitar amp and full guitar rig that belonged to Peter Hook, the bass player of Joy Division, and was used live back in the day. Moving around, we have the original screens from the studio, behind which Ian Curtis stood to record his vocals for tracks like Atmosphere, Glass, Digital, and many of the famous, countless other bands as well. Comedians would have recorded using these screens, as in
Spiral
Carpets, the Fall,
Stone Roses.
Yeah, Stone Roses were in here. And then the microphones set up as per Martin Hannett would have used them.
Martin just walked in behind you there.
There's a picture of the man himself. This is the gentleman that crafted the Manchester sound for Factory Records.
And quite a few other labels after that.
Yeah, absolutely. And basically kicked off what was known as the Manchester music scene.
In fact, Martin was, at the same time I was talking about, about coming back to Rochdale and doing things on a local basis. Martin was doing a similar thing in Manchester, and he ran a fly posting business, music magazine, PA, hire bass player, and started in studios. So we were all getting into this. It was almost like a cooperative. Martin was a big fan of the Co-op, which again is a tie into the Northwestern Rochdale. He believed that it shouldn't all be based in London. So he was a big instigator of like local music industry.
DIY, was it? The DIY punk era, and bringing music to Manchester and Rochdale. And we hope to do the same again with Volta Lab Studios in the buildings of Cargo and Street 16. Thank you very much.